Consumer goods company Dabur is in overdrive. This week it entered the premium skincare category with a new brand called Uvida, and that follows a host of brand launches including Total Protect shampoos and fruit beverage Real Burst. Sana Vishwanath finds out what's driving Dabur's brand burst.
When the going gets tough, keep innovating. At least that seems to be Dabur's philosophy when it comes to new product development. The FMCG company, which has an annual turnover of around 2,500 crore rupees, has identified new product development as its single biggest growth driver and is setting aside roughly 20% of its revenues for it. The last 6 months has seen the launch of several new products and variants across categories ranging from oral care to hair oils. This follows the acquisition of Fem in June, undertaken to increase Dabur's presence in the skincare portfolio. Gulabari was the only product in the category until now. To ensure a higher rate of success, each product is test marketed before a pan-India rollout. Dabur is aiming to break even for the new brand launches within the next 2 years.
We are a little bit fortuitous to be in a situation where the material cost is low. We are actually in a deflationary environment, which obviously won't last forever. So this is an opportune time to put investments, and what we have done is, in the first quarter of this year, if you saw our results, we've got almost 15% of spends on A&P, up from 11% last year, which was an inflationary year. So we have the money to fund innovation, and this is the time to do it. And while we are not being very promiscuous about launching new products, there are some new products which we have mothballed, which were of a little bit more expensive nature, which we'll put into the market when the recession is over.
With nearly 45% of Dabur's overall revenues coming from personal care products, it's not surprising that the maximum number of innovations will be seen in this category. This year will see the launch of 5 major product launches in personal care. In addition, one of the company's biggest brands, Dabur Amla Hair Oil, will undergo a facelift. Meanwhile, the company has pinned its hopes on Uvida, which it hopes will garner a market share of 10% in the next 1 year.
The whole personal care is growing at 25%. So it's a significant up versus the marketplace. Within that, hair care is growing at about 35%. And in skincare, which is a relatively smaller part of a portfolio, Gulabari is really the only brand at the moment, and that grows as about plus 40%. We've acquired Fem, and we have strong ambitions on growth there, at least 35 to 50%. And plus we are opening up, call it new territories and newer platforms, Uveda being one of them. So really, from 25 we expect to leapfrog to at least 30 to 35%.
7 out of 10 new product launches fail, and therefore it's very important for every company, every business manager, every brand manager to make sure that the effort in the market is a successful one. And therefore a lot of effort is taken to understand the concept right, to do right kind of research, to get the insight right, to make sure that the communication answers to the need of the consumer in the market.
Oral care is the other category which will be a focus area for Dabur. With Miswak, Babool and Dabur Red, the company has a 9.4% share, but it is hoping that the launch of more products and variants in the coming months will help it to overtake market leaders Colgate-Palmolive and HUL. Health and wellness is another platform that Dabur is looking to leverage in the next 6 months.
Healthcare will open up a completely new frontier for growth. It's been comparatively slow growing in the context of our overall growth, but we believe that there's a lot of momentum which we can build in with appropriate strategies and investment. So I think next year perhaps you'll see a little bit of change of focus from the traditional toiletries business into the OTC and supplements and wellness areas.
Dabur's international business division, which it wants to expand, brings in 1/5 of its revenues, but it is new products that is expected to account for 30% of Dabur's overall revenues this year.